This segment brought to you by Kingstar Farm. Time to Reign, new in 2021.
Thoroughbred Breeders, Australia's fast-track program, recruits and trains new people into the Australian breeding industry. So if you're interested in working with horses in any capacity, this could be the training for you.
Fast Track came about by chatting with a lot of the breeders in the industry, and the feedback we were getting was that staff was just becoming an increasing issue. I don't think that's a secret to anyone in industry these days. You know, as the industry body, we really felt it was important to sort of take the lead and really try and do something that could help out these farms. So we sat down, had a look at what options were out there, and I guess that's where this idea for a national training program that would be specifically designed to bring people into the breeding sector, that's where it all came about.
Well, this year you've had 160 applicants, and then you interview formally about 30 of them, and then 20 get in the program. Tell us how it actually works for someone that actually applies for Fast Track. What are the processes they go through?
To begin with, it's just an online written application, and the questions we focus on and the things we're really looking for is a passion for horses. You definitely don't have to have any prior experience working with thoroughbreds, whether it be breeding or racing. It's really about passion, work ethic, wanting an open mind and wanting the opportunity. And look, even the horse experience isn't a deal breaker for us. It's great if you've got some basic horse experience, but we've had some trainees come through the program who actually hadn't touched a horse before. So written application is step one. From there we shortlist and we do, I guess, a soft phone interview where we'll just pick up the phone, ring those applicants, have a bit of a chat, get to know them a bit better, understand their reasons for applying. And from there we offer a formal interview, and that's when we bring industry in. So we always have a breeder sit in on that panel. We think it's really important that they have their say and they have buy-in to the program as well. And the feedback they can offer from a perspective of an employer is really invaluable for us.
You have support from some of Australia's leading studs and individuals, and they actually all assist in approving the students and actually placing them on their farms. So there's a real buy-in, literally, from the breeding industry.
Yeah, look, we're lucky, Caroline. We've had fantastic support from farms all over Australia. This really is a national program, and we're building on that every year to try and get as many farms involved, as many students placed in as many states. And the farms really do. They make a big commitment taking on a trainee. A lot of time and effort has to go into showing them the correct way to do things, helping them with their studies. We're very fortunate we've got great farms that help us out, and without them it wouldn't be possible.
The students that you've had come through the program so far, I mean, there's an ex-electrician there in Jared, and some people, they like horses, but they don't really have the hands-on experience. What are some of the backgrounds of some of your graduates so far?
Yeah, really interesting. You've just mentioned Jared, who hadn't touched a horse till his first day at TAFE. We've had other young guys come through. A young guy, Tom, was a cricket coach, coaching high school cricket. Not sure what he wanted to do post-school, but had a real passion for racing. Again, no farm experience, grew up in the city, and really without a pathway like this, I think people like that are lost to our industry. It's a bit scary, it's a bit daunting. When you talk to them, they go, we love horses or we love racing, but we just have no idea how to get started. And they see job adverts out there, but a lot of the time it's asking for an experienced stable hand or an experienced stud staff member. I think there's also a bit of a gap in the information around the fact that we have this huge big industry crying out for staff, and then there's this whole cohort of people who are interested in horses, interested in our sport, and they just don't know how to connect the dots in the middle. So I guess that's what we're really trying to do with Fast Track and offer that pathway in.
I had some shares in some race horses, and I was a Sparky. I had a bit of success with one of my horses, and that just excelled my interest in horse racing. So I saw the program and I thought, you know, that's something I'd love to do. I'd love to get, you know, behind the scenes of racehorses. Applied for it and now I'm here. There's a lot more to horses than what I thought. You know, they're a lovely animal. I really like, you know, just being around them. They're such a, you know, timid creature. I just, yeah, really enjoyed being around horses and also, you know, learning the background of horse racing, which is my passion. So, yeah, I've really enjoyed just, you know, looking after them and caring for them. You know, I love to learn about the bloodstock side of things eventually. So, yeah, there's a lot of opportunity in the industry and I guess this is just, you know, a stepping stone into it.
You actually put your heart and soul into it too. I mean, these people coming into this, you look after them like a mother really, and it's such an important part, isn't it, the relationships that people develop through doing a course like Fast Track.
I guess it's a bit of a labour of love. I feel a big commitment to the industry and the farms that take part in the program. You know, it's really trying to find those right people to come in who will hopefully go on to become really valuable staff members. We spend a lot of time trying to build a sense of camaraderie between the group as well, because I think that's really, really important. We all know that when they get out on farm, there'll be a few tough days. And I think if they've got that support network behind them, they've got some mates, I think it really sets them up for success in the long term. They study a Certificate 3 in horse breeding, which is nationally recognised. It's 12 months. A normal traineeship would take 2 years, but we've sort of condensed this down into a nice manageable package for people. They've had full-time paid employment on their resume and walk away with a formal qualification. It is a great opportunity for anyone who's ever thought about working with Thoroughbreds or is just looking for a career with horses in general. All tuition fees are covered either by the breeders or by access to some state funding, which is brilliant. Cost of your accommodation is taken care of while you're at TAFE doing the intensive learning blocks. Obviously then you're getting your on-farm accommodation when you start your job at the stud. Sort of all those extracurricular bits and pieces are covered by us. We view it as giving people an opportunity to come into our industry and investing in that next generation of staff. So if you're looking at applying for the 2022 intake, you just head to the Thoroughbred Breeders Australia website. All the information is there, including the link to the online application.